Draw each angle in standard position. So I have an X and a Y axis. Standard position is, I'm starting right there. I'm going 150 degrees. So this is 90, so 150 is about right there. That angle right here is 150 degrees. Negative 330 degrees. Always start at the positive x-axis, and now I'm going negative 330 degrees. There's negative 90, negative 180, negative 227, negative 330. 11 pi over 6. Like I said, count around. So I start here. 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6. So 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, 10, 6, 11, 6. So counting around, that's 11 pi over 6. Negative 13 pi over 4. Start here. So going around, 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, 4 fourths, 5 fourths, 6 fourths, 7 fourths, 8 fourths, 9 fourths, 10 fourths, 11 fourths, 12 fourths, 13 fourths, right here. So I started here, and I went 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, 4 fourths, 5 fourths, 6 fourths, 7 fourths, 8 fourths, 9 fourths, 10 fourths, 11 fourths, 12 fourths, 13 fourths. You could also add or subtract 2 pi or 8 fourths to it. So I could have got the same angle. And then I could have just done 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, 4 fourths, 5 fourths. So I'm at the same spot. Just remember this right here, the 8 pi over 4 is you're going around the circle one time first. Convert each angle to decimal degree notation. Round your answers to 2 decimal places. So I want degrees. So I have 38 degrees plus 38 minutes. So the minutes are what I want to convert. So I need minutes on the bottom, degrees on the top. And I hope you know that 1 minute, or I mean 60 minutes is 1 degree. So that's what I wrote there. So then you would put it in your calculator, 38 divided by 60. And it said round to 2 decimal places. So I have 38 degrees from this point. And if I put that in my calculator, I get 0.63333 repeating. So there it is in degree notation. You need your calculator for this one. Convert each angle to decimal degree notation. Round your answers to 2 decimal places. Again, I start with 45 degrees. I have 50 minutes, which I'm going to want to convert to minutes. I have 50 seconds that I want to convert. Hash marks. So minutes, convert. Minutes, degrees. I know 1 degree is 60 minutes. To do the seconds, I know I can convert seconds to minutes first. So I'm going to do 1 minute is 60 seconds. And now seconds cancel out, and I have this in minutes. So now I'm going to do minutes to degrees. And I know that 1 degree is 60 minutes. So when you put it in your calculator, you'll have 45 point. So put 50 60ths in your calculator. And put 50 divided by 60 times 60 in your calculator. And add those two together. So the first one gives you about 0.833 repeating. The second one gives you 0.013888 repeating. So what you want to do is add those together and add them to your 45 degrees. And when you add them together on your calculator, you will get 45.85 degrees. So you put this in your calculator and this in your calculator, add them together, and it'll be 45 points. When you add those two together, you get 0.85. If you do it all the way in your calculator, you really get 0.847222 repeating. Convert each angle to decimal degree notation. Remember, it's all negative. So I'm going to have 70 degrees. I'm going to add that to 18 minutes. So I'll convert minutes. I'm going to add that to 13 seconds. I'm going to convert it. And I'll end up with negative 70 point something. So let's see what I end up with. 18 minutes. Minutes on the bottom. Degrees on the top. 60 minutes. 1 degree. So I'll put that in my calculator in a minute. And then this one right here, this was seconds. So I have 60 seconds is 1 minute. 60 seconds is 1 minute. And then minutes on the bottom, degrees on the top. Must be a degree mark. I have 60 and 1. So let's put that in the calculator. When you put 18 divided by 60 in your calculator, you get 0.3. When you put 13 divided by 60 times 60 in your calculator, you get 0.0036. When you add the two together, the two decimals together, you will get 70 points. So the decimal part is 30, because you get 3036, 111 repeating. So two decimal places, around 70.30 degrees. And it's a negative, because it was negative. 22, convert each degree minutes, or convert each decimal to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So I have 120 degrees, and I also have 0.64 degrees. So that's the same thing, I'm just writing as addition problem. So now my degrees, I want to convert to minutes. And I know that there are 60 minutes in 1 degree. So put it in your calculator, 64.64 times 60. And when you put that in your calculator, you will get 38.40. So I have 120 degrees now, plus 38.40 minutes. But it said I needed degrees, minutes, seconds. If this decimal did not exist, it would be just 38 minutes and I'd stop. But that 0.4 I am going to convert now. So I have 120 degrees. I have 38 minutes. And I also have 0.4 minutes. That's what I'm going to convert. Minutes on the bottom, seconds on the top. 1 minute is 60 seconds. Put that in your calculator, 60 times the 0.4, and you will get 24, or without a calculator, you could probably do that math pretty easily. So now I have 120 degrees, 38 minutes, and 0.4 times 60. 4 times 6 is 24, so it's 24 seconds. Convert the angle. 110 degrees plus 0.433. Let me rewrite that because that didn't look very good. So 0.433 degrees. So I'm going to convert that. So when I convert it, I need degrees on the top, minutes, 1 degree, 60 minutes. So you pick up your calculator and 0.433 times 60, and you'll get 25.98. So right now I'm at 110 degrees plus 25.98. Now I'm at minutes. So I'm going to convert also have 0.98 minutes. That's what I'm converting to seconds. And remember, 60 seconds are in 1 minute. So you would take 0.98 times 60. So I have 110 degrees, 25 minutes. And when I put that in my calculator, I get 58.8. So that's 59, rounds to 59, round to the nearest second. Next one, 26. I have 82 degrees. I also have 0.7272 degrees. Degrees to minutes, 60 minutes, 1 degree. When you put it in your calculator, you have 82 degrees. So I'm going to put 0.7272 times 60 in my calculator. And when I put that in, I get 43.632. And now it's minutes. So I have 82 degrees, 43 minutes. And I also have 0.632 minutes. That's what I want to convert, minutes to seconds. So let me convert it. There's 60 seconds in 1 minute. When I put 0.632 times 60 into my calculator, I get 37.92. So I'm at 82 degrees, 43 minutes, and 30 rounds to 8 seconds. Convert each angle from degrees to radians. Express each angle as a multiple of pi. I have 40 degrees. Remember that 2 pi radians is equal to 360 degrees. So pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. So I'm going to multiply that. I need degrees on the bottom, radians on the top. That's the degree mark. And leave it in multiples of pi. So this time I will not be using my calculator. So zeros cancel out. 4 over 18 would be 2 over 9. So the answer ends up to be 2 pi over 9 radians. A. The next one, convert each angle from degrees to radians. Again, I have 210 degrees, which would be negative. And on the bottom, I'll have degrees. And on the top, I'll have radians. And again, let's reduce that. The zeros cancel out right there. And let's see, 3 goes into this 7 times. 3 goes into this. I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. 3 goes into that 7 times. 3 goes into that 18 6 times. So I end up with 7 pi over 6. And it's negative radians. Next one. 330 degrees. Convert it. Degrees on the bottom. Radians on the top. The zeros cancel out. 3 goes into 33 11 times. 3 goes into 18 6 times. So I end up with 11 pi over 6 radians. 34. 450 degrees. Degrees on the bottom. Radians on top. Reduce. 45. 9 goes into each of those. 9 goes into 18 2 times. 9 goes into 45 5 times. So I end up with 5 pi over 2 radians. Next one. Convert each angle from degrees to radians. Same thing. Negative 420 degrees. Convert. 180 degrees on the bottom. Pi radians on the top. Let's reduce. Let's see what goes into both of those. 2 does, but a bigger number than 2 goes into them too, but I'll do 2 for now. 2 goes into that 21, 2 goes into that 9, and 3 goes into each of them, 3 and 7, and there it reduces. So I have 7 pi over 3 radians. I could have done right away 6, and I would have gotten the same answer. Convert each angle from radians to degrees. So now I have 3 pi over 8, and my label's radians. So I need radians on the bottom. So I need pi radians on the bottom. 180 degrees on the top. Pi's cancel out. 8, 180. It's easier to reduce before you multiply. So here, let's see. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 2 goes into this 9 times. I probably shouldn't write the 8 out, but that's okay. Or done 4, sorry. So I cut those in half, and then again, 2 and 45. So when you convert this right here, 45 times 3, 90, 135 over 2, which ends up to be 60, 50, 65, 7.5. And label radians to degrees. So it's degrees there. Next one. Negative 3 pi over 10. Remember, that's radians. So I need radians on the bottom. So I need pi radians on the bottom. 180 degrees on the top. Let's cancel things. The pi's cancel. 10 goes in that 18 times. So then my answer ends up to be negative, because there's a negative there. 3 times 18, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 4 degrees. And I'm done. 42, convert each angle from radians to degrees. I can't tell if this is positive or negative, so I'm just going to leave it as positive now, because I'm going to cut and paste. I'm going to leave it as 11 pi over 6. Convert it. Remember, it's radians. I'll label it radians. So I need to multiply by pi radians on the bottom, 180 degrees on the top. Pi's cancel out. 6 goes into 180, 30 times. So now I have 30 times 11, which is 330 degrees. 17 pi over 6. 17 pi over 6 radians is multiplied by pi radians on the bottom, 180 degrees on the top. Pi's cancel out, the radians cancel out. 6 goes into 18, 30 times. So my answer ends up to be degrees. And when I multiply this out, 2125, you have 510 degrees, because 3 times 17 is 51, so 30 times 17 is 510. 46, negative 7 pi over 3 times pi radians over 180 degrees. Pi's cancel out. 3 goes into 180. 3 goes into 18 6 times. So it goes into 180 60 times. So my answer ends up to be, it started out as negative, so it ends up to be negative. So it's negative 420 degrees. Convert each angle from degrees to radians. Round your answer to 2 decimal places. So now I have 127 degrees. I'm going to multiply it by 180 degrees on the bottom, pi radians on the top. Here you have to pick up your calculator and put in your calculator. 127 times pi divided by 180. And when you put in your calculator, you should get 2.2165. So it's really 2.22. And the label is radians. Negative 175 degrees. Converted. 180 degrees on the bottom. Pi radians on the top. So let's put that in our calculators. 175 pi divided by 180. And here you'll get 3.05 radians. Convert. 52. Convert each angle from radians to degrees. So now, when I do this one, get rid of this. I don't know where that came from. I'll just do 52 for now. 52. 5 radians. Conversion. Pi. Radians going to the bottom. 180 goes on the top. So in your calculator, when you do 5 times 180 divided by pi, you should get 286 point, 2 decimal places, 478, so it's 48. And your degree is down. 54, negative 6.28 degrees. 180 degree, I'm sorry, it's not degrees. From radians to degrees. I saw the degree there. Must have been a typo in my book when I did the cut and paste. So, we have negative 6.28. And this is radians, it's not degrees, there. So from radians to degrees, pi radians go on the bottom. 180 degrees will go on the top. So put that in your calculator. 6.28, or the negative 6.28, times 180 divided by pi. And it will give you 359.82 degrees. It's almost a whole circle. And that makes sense that it's negative. Because pi is 3.14, so 2 pi is about 6.28. So that's one circle around. One circle around is about 360 degrees. Find the complement and supplement of the angle. Explain why the angle has no complement or supplement if it does not. Remember, complement and supplement is 2 angles adding together to equal 90, or 2 angles adding together to equal 180. So here, my complement, I'll write it down how I do the math. If I want to find my complement, if I do 90 minus 75, I will get 15 degrees. That's my complement. If I do 180 minus 75 degrees, I will get 105 degrees. That's my supplement. This one right here. 2 angles added together that equal 90 degrees. Can I add some positive angle to 160 to get 90 degrees? Or can I add a positive angle to 160 to get 180 degrees? And the answer is no. So there's none. No complement, no supplement for you. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a supplement. Okay. None for the first one. For the second one, yes, you can do. So here, the supplement is 20 degrees. Next one, find the complement or supplement. This is no, because it has to be 2 positive angles, so this is none. And there's part 1, examples.